everyone, welcome back to our burning English lessons. And as you may remember, today we're having our pronunciation class. So there is one sound which is particularly difficult for Russian speakers, just because we don't have the sound in our language, and also we don't move our mouth a lot when we're speaking. We can speak like this in Russian. You see, my mouth is nearly closed. And in English, normally people open their mouth a lot and they articulate their speech a lot. So today we're going to study how to pronounce correctly two sounds which come from two letters, T and H. Do you know how to pronounce them? Okay, yeah. So they have two pronunciations, th and v. But before we begin, we will listen to some videos, and we will try to notice the difference between the way Russian speakers pronounce this sound and English speakers and American speakers and even Indians, but just as a joke about the last ones. So get ready and try to notice words with this sound, the or th. Okay? Let's watch the videos. Great. So those were funny, huh? Okay. So have you noticed the difference in the way that th and the are pronounced with a traditional Russian accent and in a classical English way? Okay, yeah. So would you like to learn to pronounce the sound better? Great. So this is our goal for today, and I'm sure that by the end of the lesson you will be able to pronounce even such a tongue twister as this one. I thought of using this lily of the valleys rather than those thorny roses. It's not as complicated as it may seem, and I'm sure you will do great. So let's begin. How do you think we pronounce this sound? Yeah, the tongue is going out. So there are three little details which work for both of the sounds, both th and the. And so the first one is we take out our tongue. The tip of the tongue goes out of the teeth, and you open your lips, and so you place it here, and you gently touch it with both teeth. Then the second thing is that there should be an air flow. The air is flowing out of your throat, and it's constantly flowing. So you can make a constant long sound. And then the last thing is that when you take out the tip of your tongue, you keep the rest of your tongue relaxed, lying down gently, soft, down in your mouth. Okay? So the tip is out, the rest of the tongue is relaxed, and there is a flow of the air. And then what is the difference between the and th? Well, yeah, th is unvoiced, while the is voiced. How do we check if we are making a voiced sound or voiceless? We can press our hand here, and when I'm speaking and when you're speaking, say something. Great. So you can feel your throat vibrating. It's because we're producing sound. And now just blow. No sound, yeah? So when we just blow and we don't use our voice organs, this is called voiceless sound, and then we use it, it's voiced. Great. So let's see which examples of a voiceless th you can give me. Think, thin, thick. Great. And the voiced? These, that, those, these. Okay, great. We have studied them before. We will go through more words soon. So now I would like to share some really sweet tips with you how to pronounce these words easier, how to learn to pronounce them better. So please take a look at your papers with the word lists. We're going to read the first column, and while making this, I ask you to put your put your finger in front of your lips, press it to your lips, and now when saying a word with a th or the, your tongue should just touch your finger. Try. Let's try it with thin, 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 thin. You can feel your finger, yeah? Great. Okay, now we're going all together with our fingers near our mouths. The first column. Thin, without, thread, thorn, Anthony, depth, 3, earth, method, nothing, growth. Okay, who wants to read the next column? Let's do it one by one. Okay. Thick, within. So after one column. And the next tip, which I would like to share with you, is this one. Let's try to make the sound as long as we can. If we're making the sound correctly, if the air flows freely, then we can make it really long, like this and that. Okay, and the same with the voiceless. Think, thought. Yeah, we may look stupid at this time, but everything counts when you're learning English. So now let's go through the next column, the third one, trying to make every th sound really long. So thank, through, third, perfect. And now let's switch to the voiced one. Those, other, then, northern. Okay, great. Do you feel your tongues tired? Me too. Okay, and then the last tip, which I'm sure you will like a lot, because it involves using your smartphones or mirrors. If you don't have a smartphone with you, then I will give you a mirror. So take whatever can reflect you and watch it. Watch the reflection of your phone or of your mirror while pronouncing words with th, and you are supposed to see your tongue going out. So let's practice the last column of our word list with the mirror or with your smartphone frontal camera. So with, length, fifth, month. Okay, you can carry on practicing by yourself the rest of the column, and then we'll switch to the next activity. Everyone's done? Great. Now I ask you to find a pair. put away your smartphones. That's enough for now.